going on.
Did your father come? Tell me. Is your father dead?
No. Got a massive heart attack, mine, a lot of damage. We don't know how long his brain was without oxygen.
I don't know what that means.
Well, his heart had stopped beating by the time they got to him in the apartment. We don't know how long he'd been like that. 10 seconds, 5 minutes, longer. That would define how bad it is, Ma. It's, gotta say, it's astonishing that he's hanging in. The prognosis isn't great.
Well, if he should have died, and he didn't die, then he's not going to die.
Hold that thought.
Now, I want the whole family here. Call Siobhan, track down Cass and Art. I think they're in Mexico on some kind of vacation. And I want Ryan and John Reed here.
I'll get right on it.
Now, can I see John?
Yeah, it's okay to go in now. Where's Jack?
Oh, I think we're in here to meet this morning. He'll be right back.
That's it, huh? No, hello, how are you? No, how have you been? And I don't get to ask about you or Ryan or Maeve and Johnny. Why did you pull my column?
This is not a social visit. Ours is not a social relationship. My relationship with this newspaper, the non-publication of my column, in breach of my contract, that's why I'm here. In fact, I've been waiting days for this audience with my new publisher, so let's talk business, Lee.
All right. Your deal with us states that no one may alter or edit a Finelli column without Finelli approval.
Right.
I didn't alter or edit. I simply didn't print your column in order to avoid a drastic edit.
Explain that.
Well, we're on the brink of a circulation war with the competition, and this Rowan murder case has the potential to sell a lot of newspapers.
You know it.
I beg your pardon?
Just your basic sensational sex, money, murder scandal, right? Let me tell you, that the story here and the personnel involved are far more interesting and far more deserving than that.
Well, I don't think the Rowan murder case needs to be sensationalized, only reported. It's already all there. You got money, power, passion. You got two very public people. And Sherry McMonteith Rowan, who is a story all by herself.
You know Sherry?
I knew Richard. I met Sherry. And we have friends in common. Look. My point in pulling your column is this. Mrs. Hall's attorney has already threatened the DA's office with a gag order, as you surely know. If you will activate your brain, in addition to your moral outrage, you will probably be able to follow this. The competition has laid off the story for the moment. But if we run your Emily column, conservative in tone as it is, which incidentally asks questions about Jack, it will inspire the rabid and sensationalists to hit print again. We all get hit with the gag order, and the story is lost for good. Understand?
Uh-huh. And I have serious objections.
May I suggest that your objections are based on personal considerations?
My objections are based on the concept of free speech and responsible journalism, which I have practiced for years.
Well, let's examine that column in the light of responsible journalism.
Are you suggesting that I wrote a column favorable to Emily Hall because of my personal relationship with her?
I am suggesting that your column manages to ignore the weight of evidence against her.
My column is a personality profile, not an evidential review, which would be highly inappropriate because we are threatened with a gag order, remember?
Well, then why take a chance with that material to begin with?
Because that's the column I wanted to write.
Because you're in love with Emily Hall.
Because the Emily Hall that I know and the woman in the scandal sheets are two entirely different people. And I want to set the record straight.
at the risk of losing the story.
Leigh, this is very simple. The issue here, will you respect the intention of my contract, which is I write what I choose?
Yes.
Will you publish the Emily Hall column?
No.
Why not?
Because I reserve the right to publish what I choose, based upon what I feel is good for my paper in particular and for a free press in general. And the suppression of the news while we fight a gag order is not in the best interest of either.
I am asking you to reconsider.
No.
I quit.
Well, of course I knew that you would do this. I knew that you would be furious, quit, get mad, rage, storm, throw things, do whatever you have to do, and then will you please come back to work?
Well, we conclude just like we've begun, with condescension. Hmm?
When anybody does it to you, it's condescension, but when you do it, it's the truth, huh?
As of now, you are 1,500 words short, 3 times a week, following op-ed.
Then you are the one in breach of contract.
Take me to court.
Great seeing you again, Finale.
Frank?
Oh, no.
Frank, where are you going?
I gotta make a couple calls, Dee.
Frank, tell me that this is just a nightmare. That Johnny didn't have a heart attack. That Dakota didn't get hit by a bullet, and now they're after me. Just still.
Johnny is in stable condition.
Stable, but critical condition. And now just Dakota is left. It should have been the other way around.
Celia, Doc is gonna be
You
all right.
don't know that. I'm worried about him. You're his son.
Wouldn't do anybody any good to worry, Dee.
Why we should worry about him? He's not a... Well, I can't, Frank. It won't be all right. This is all my fault.
Oh, Celia.
I said this is all my fault. I didn't intend it to be, but it is.
Celia, you cannot make this like this revolve around
It
you.
does revolve around me, because I am the only person who knows. Dakota is just a marriage, Frank.